What's up guys, it's Solo back in another video. Today I have my best big man build in NBA 2K20. A lot of you guys probably have not seen this build, so I recommend you stay and watch the whole thing. As you guys see, we're going to go with a center here for the position. But yeah, let's see if we can get 50 likes on this video and let's get into it. Okay, so now we have the skill breakdown screen and there's so many options for centers, but honestly, I could not find a good option. I was thinking about going with this one, but if you look at the three-pointer, it has a 47 three-pointer and that's just not good enough for me. So I think we're going to go with this one with the shooting and defense rebounding split. I just got this one because the shooting is a little bit better. You guys see the 73-point shot. That one's going to be lowered down to about a 68 by the end of this build. But just trust me, we're going with this one for the skill breakdown. For the physical profile, we're going to go with the one that's second down. It gives us a 90 strength, and when you're a big man, you want high strength and high vertical, and it has the highest vertical as well at 54 out of all the pie charts. So we're going with this pie chart for the physical profile. Alright, now we're on the attribute and badge screen, and this screen is very important. You guys don't want to mess around with this screen and just upgrade whatever you're feeling like, because this is where you get your potential badge upgrades. And as you guys can see on the right, I believe I have 34, I think 41 badges, and I was looking at a bunch of different center builds, testing them out, power forwards as well, to see which one could get the most badges, and I really couldn't find a build that got a lot of badges. Like on my guard, I got 62 badges. I was not finding any builds like that. So this one has 41, and that's decent for a center build. That's one of the highest that I found. So to start off, we have close shot at 84. You're going to want to max that out. Driving layup is not maxed. Put that on 55. Driving dunk 62. Standing dunk 85. You're going to want to max out everything in this range right here. Actually, yeah, put free throw. Actually, that doesn't even matter. Whichever one you want. Max out post fade. Leave free throw down one on 76. 3-point and mid-range are also maxed out, and then playmaking doesn't really matter too much for the post, but I put it up by 20 on post moves, so post moves is at 50. Interior defense is max. Perimeter defense 47. Lateral quickness 54. Steal is on 50, and then block isn't max. I don't think it's too important for a big man build. I mean, it is, but when you're a shooting and defense rebounding split, I mean, I didn't want to max it out, spend too much on that, so I got that on 70. And then of course rebounding maxed out, because rebounding is one of the most important parts of the build. Like I said, we have that three-pointer on 70. I just wanted a build that could do both. It could play defense and rebound, because that's what a big man's supposed to do, and it could also shoot if needed to space the floor better. So I'm gonna lower this when I'm messing with the wingspan and the height, but 70 for now is what we're going with. The body shape really doesn't matter if you guys haven't noticed by now, so you guys can really pick whatever you want, but I'm just gonna pick built because it makes me look the strongest. Okay, so for the height, the default for a center is 7 feet 0 inches. You guys see the physicals on the right. If I go down one to 6'11", the speed goes up 5, the acceleration goes up 5, the vertical goes up 6, and the strength only goes down by 1. Now if you look at the left side with the attributes, you see the default attributes. You go to 6'11", you gain a lot. You only lose on standing dunk, interior D, and block, and I think I'm gonna make the sacrifice there to gain in all the other categories and the physicals. It's looking like 6'11" is the wave here. Alright, so now for the weight, the default weight for a center is 245 pounds. And I was looking at this, and you're going to want to make the weight between 264, because as you guys see in the top right, the strength goes to 95 at 264. And if you go all the way up to 285, it's still 95. It's really up to you guys. Anywhere between 264 and the max is what I would recommend. But I'm going to go with 285 just to get that increased interior defense up to a 90 now. We are sacrificing some speed, but I think it's worth it. Alright, so now for the wingspan. The default wingspan for a center is 88 inches, and this is kind of controversial because I'm going to go with a max wingspan. It drops our 3 to 69, but I think it's worth it because 69, you know, it's still a solid 3, and I think wingspan is really important for centers to have, you know, huge wingspans. It just makes them more versatile. But the thing with this is if you go 93 wingspan, these are the takeovers you can have, glass and rim, which I'm fine with. But if you want to have the sharp takeover, I think you have to go 84. Yeah, 84 wingspan, you get the sharp takeover. So you could do that if you wanted, but I really don't recommend going that short of a wingspan, because when you're a center, you know, you need that tall wingspan to get boards and get blocks and all that. So I'm gonna go with the max. You don't get the sharp takeover, but I think if you're gonna get sharp, you should make that what's it called, that lockdown glass build, or just a pure stretch build. So max wingspan for this, and then the takeover, you could go glass, you could go rim. I think I'm gonna go with rim, just so whenever you get takeover, you're literally like a beast on defense, and it's just, you know what I mean? Like, they're both good, but I'm gonna go with rim just for that defensive presence. And now I'm gonna complete my build, and let's see the comparison. A glass cleaning lockdown similar to Joel Embiid, Jonas Valanciunas, and David Robinson. So Joel Embiid, that's a good comparison, and honestly, that's what I was kind of going for, that balanced type player. And yeah, I'm satisfied with that comparison. All right, now for the badges, and this is the most important part of the video because a lot could go wrong here. If you mess up the badges, you're basically messing up your whole build. So I'm gonna start off with the playmaking badges because we only have one, so it's real quick. I put on bronze post spin technician. It was either that or quick first step. I know quick first step is really OP. It's being rumored that quick first step is going to be getting a nerf in the real game, so that's why I'm kind of hesitant to put it on. I also don't know how it is on centers. I know on guards it's really good, so quick first step is a badge you might want to try in the park, but for now I'm going to put on post spin technician. Now I'll go to finishing. Since we only have 6, I have Lob City finisher on bronze. Like I said on my guard, I want Lob City passer on at least bronze so that I can do those, and I want Lob City finisher on my big men on at least bronze so I can finish them, because without them it's just going to be really hard to finish lobs or throw them on a guard. So I have back down punisher on bronze as well. Pick and rollers on silver. I feel like that's a really good badge because at least for me, when I'm playing center, I'm gonna be setting a lot of picks. I'm gonna be doing pick and pops, which we're gonna get to on the shooting badges, but pick and roller is like the other end of the pick. You can either pop or roll, and so I put this on silver, increases the shot percentage as the roller. And then contact finishers on silver. I think that's also a really good badge to have. Improves the ability to convert contact layups and dunks in traffic. And so that's it for the finishing. Now let's do shooting next. We have 17. Catch and shoot is on gold. So this is if you're going to be a spot up, or even if you're just playing off the ball. Catch and shoot on gold is a good badge to have. Pick and popper on gold. Like I said, I'm going to be setting a lot of screens. And pick and popper badge is always good every year for centers to have. Really important for shooting centers. And then let's go to corner specialists. So that's if you're in the corner, obviously. You could put this on bronze if you want. But it depends on your play style, honestly. If you're going to be letting your guard ISO, then you might want to put it on silver. If not, maybe bronze, but it's really up to you. Deadeye on gold. This was one that I was contemplating putting on like silver, because I mean, I don't know, I couldn't really find enough badges to kind of spread them out. So Deadeye is a badge that's good every year, so I put that on gold. I really recommend that. And then quick draw is on gold, and this is another badge that I was contemplating putting on silver, because as a center, I don't think you need the quickest jump shot, so I was contemplating putting these both on silver, but I couldn't really find any other badges to put those badge points on. I put Rindish Thunder on silver. Yeah, it can go up to Hall of Fame, but I feel like silver is good enough, especially if you're a center. I mean, you don't really need to be shooting from the parking lot. And then Hot Zone Hunter is on bronze. This is a badge that not a lot of people are talking about, and I feel like it's going to be really good in the actual game. Now, it has potential to not be good, and I might just be completely wrong if I'm being honest, but if you read it, boosts the shot percentage for attempts taken in the player's favorite spots. Now, this kind of sounds like hot zones, and every year it's pretty easy to get your player hot zones all over the court, and if that's the case, then you're going to have an increased shot percentage all over the court, because usually there's hot zones all over the court. So I put that on bronze. And now let's go over to the last section, the defense and rebounding section of the badges. So for these badges, it was also hard, like the shooting badges. I really didn't know which ones I wanted to put badge points on. But Intimidator, I knew for sure coming into this that I would want that in Hall of Fame. Intimidator is a really important badge, very OP. As you can read the description, intimidates offensive players, causing them to miss shots more often. And I've used this in the demo, and it is really like that. Like, they actually miss shots, and so you're gonna put that on Hall of Fame. Brick Wall on Hall of Fame. I was gonna put this on gold, but then as I looked at the badges, I realized, I mean, you could put it on gold if you guys find another badge that you like and you want to put a point on, put this down to gold, but I'm putting on Hall of Fame. I think, as you've seen in the demo, you can get that animation where you literally drop the guard onto the floor. I know I saw some clips of Curry falling straight onto the floor because of Hall of Fame Brick Wall, so I put that on. I feel like Brick Wall is going to be really OP this year. It's going to be, people are going to be setting really hard screens. And then I have two bronze ones up here, Box and Heart Crusher. Heart Crusher is one that I just threw on here. Decreases opponent's takeover meters when achieving a highlight playing defense. That could be nice. And then Box is one that I kind of wanted to put more badge points on. So you could go Brick Wall to gold, Box to silver. It's up to you. But I feel like if you have positioning, I feel like you're going to be fine. So I put Box on bronze. Same with Worm. I feel like Worm's also being a badge that's hyped up. I'm not really sure. You could put another badge point on that. Like I said, take one off Brick Wall if you want. But I feel like if you're good at the game, you'll have inside positioning and you won't really have to break box outs. So I put Worm on bronze. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like if you have good positioning, you won't really need that badge anyways. So then Tyler's Defender's on bronze, just in case the other big man is kind of tiring you down. You still have that badge to play good defense. And a Rim Protector is on silver. This is a badge that's good every year, improves ability to block shots. And yeah, that's just a really good badge to have as a center. And then a Rebound Chaser, that is like Hustle Rebounder. You know, that is another badge that centers always need to have, improves a player's ability to chase down rebounds. So for my top 3 badges for these, I'll definitely say Brick Wall, Intimidator, and Rebound Chaser are the top 3 most important. And the other ones you can really go any way you want. I put it on these. I don't really know what other badges you could go with. You could go Interceptor maybe on bronze. Post Move Lockdown might be OP. Pogo Stick's another one. We're going to really have to see how OP these badges are. Defensive Leader is a badge that a lot of people are talking about, but I just don't see it. It says boost the defensive abilities of teammates when in the game. So if you take, let's just say take one off Worm and put this on here. So if I had this on, my guard, whoever I'm playing with, his defensive attributes would all go up +1 for having it on bronze. Silver would make him +2, and so on. And I just feel like it's not worth it to waste badge points on that to make your teammate slightly better at defense. So if people are hyping up that, I really don't recommend it. But yeah, these are what we're going with for the 17 defensive and rebounding badges. I appreciate everyone that has made it to this point in the video. It's like the end of the video, and if you're still here, you're a loyal supporter. So go in the comments right now and comment the word Shaq on this to let me know that you're loyal. Because, you know, some people, I say this in a lot of my videos, but it's true. Some people just click on the video and they drop a like. I appreciate them for supporting. Or they just go in the comments and just type like banger, good video. But this will just actually let me know who made it this far, because I actually want to know like who's a real one. But yeah, I'm so hyped for 2K20. I know it comes out Friday, but I actually have a video going up Thursday about the game. So you guys are going to put on post notifications if you don't already have them on. I'm going to be streaming also on Friday. Mad hype for that. I'm going to be playing on my guard, obviously. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Y'all niggas hate on me. I'm getting money, what the fuck can you say to me? Y'all bitches cry for me, cry for me, cry for me. If you my nigga, then you ride for me, ride for me. Yeah, you a cheese, but you a dog to me, dog to me. Baby, you see me, get no love from me, love from me. I keep a hoodie, cause it's cold to me, cold to me. So when y'all see me, y'all gon' notice me.